Hello everyone. Thank you for joining me again for my ballet bar. I hope everybody's doing great and getting ready for the holiday season. And I'm continuing to be grateful for all your support and all your care and encouragement. Thank you. And let's have this class together, and hopefully we'll feel better about our body and everything. Let's do reverence first. First combination, warm up. We have two hands on the bar. Tendu to the side first. We do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Swing to the front. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Flex. 4, 5. Tendu. 6, 7, 8. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Head 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Turn to your left. 8. Pull the breath forward. Pull the breath back. Turn to the other side. Forward and back. Return to the bar. Plie, roll up to demi-releve. One more. Plie, roll up. Demi-releve and balance. Okay. Two hands on the bar, please. Next combination, let's do plie. Let's do demi-plie from first position. We do 1 and 2. Open 3 and 4. Grand plie 6, 7, and 8. The arm from second to third first. We do 1, 2, 3. You come up to sort of in between first and the preparation. It's right here. Then we do a beautiful pull the breath back like this. And 6, 7, and 8. Second position, grand plie, 2, 3, 4. Grand plie, 2, 3, 4. Élanger 4 with the tendu. 1, 2, 3. Tendu front. pull the bra back, 6, pull the bra forward, 6, 7, 8. 2 demi-plie, 2, 3, 4, grand plie, 6, 7, and 8. Let's do pull the bra side, 2, 3, and 4. The other side, and 6, 7, and 8. 5th, grand plie again, 2, 3, 4. Grand plie, 2, 3, 4. Pull the bra forward and back. Done. Demi-plie, please, as deep as possible. People say, how deep? In my opinion, it has to go as deep as you can, no longer continuing without lifting your heels. That's demi-plie. Then when you go to grand plie, you lift your heel up as little as possible and as late as possible. Then when you come up, you put those heels down as soon as possible. I often tell students that I need to see a demi-plie on the way up. So, grand plie, and I needed to see a demi-plie like this before stretch the knees. So that's a full value of the exercise called plie, okay? All right, let's try it. Let's go to the left side, please. Let's tendu from 5th position. We do. We do and 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3. First and 5th and first and 5th. Coup de pied 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3 and 5 and 6, 7 and 8. To the back. 1 and 2 and brush, brush, second. First and 5th. First and 5th. Grip the floor. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. And first and heel and heel. 1, 2, 3. Now 4 to the front. I'm open away from the bar, 45 degrees. 4 tendu to the front. 4 tendu to the side. Turn croisé arabesque. 4 tendu to the back. 4 tendu finally, écarté devant. And plié, sous releve, and balance. And arm to 3rd position. And élonger. And finish. Okay. I know how many times I do sous releve and balance. Still automatic checkpoints from down up, before I even put my hand to a balanced position. 2 feet, one in the front, one in the back. Which one is more important? In my opinion, the back one. Look at my back foot. If your back foot is here, the balance is not being supported by a correct way. So back heel forward to ensure one heel go one side, the other side. So your entire back side is strong. Now your arm wrapped around from your scapula, all the way 45 degrees, come to the front. Fingers almost touching. Ribs closed, shoulders down, chin up. Why chin up? It's not stylistic or fashion, or some kind of a fashion. It's not. Put our chin up, we put the weight of our head directly on top of our torso. Because we have a chin in the front, we don't have a chin in the back. So therefore, our head is naturally sit on our torso, top heavy, forward, right? So therefore, I put my chin up to promote evenly distribution of the weight of my head, which is heavy. Help. Every little thing helps the balance. As we know very well, the terms of balance, everything has to be equal weight. But our body, it's not possible just because our body, how it's designed. That's why we have to make a compensation. By lifting our chins, it's a part of the compensation we have to make sure the weight of our head is nicely, evenly stacked up on top of our torso. Okay, so these kind of things that we just have to think about and apply it. Okay, let's try the left side. Good. Let's do barre jeté. Let's do this time. We do fifth, 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 fifth. Side, 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 side. Arm, elbow, and knee. Make that connection. PK, PK, fifth. PK, PK, fifth. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Knee, bring the leg back on 7. And we hold our leg 7. Come back in. Fifth, fifth. 1, 2, 3. Side, 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 side. And arm leg integration. Working together to promote same idea. And 1, 2, 3, open together. And 1, 2, 3, foot sweeping the floor. And toes, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and finish. I think one of the things that I talk about most in my class is a one simple idea of classical ballet training, the integration of your head, arm, torso, hips, leg, and feet. The whole thing works together. So nothing is left behind or nothing is afterthought. We got the leg going and everything's great. Okay, now let's talk about the head. Where's your arm? I like to teach it in ways that we think about these things together from the very beginning. So it is a natural process moving forward. It is a natural coordination between the épaulement and the vigor of the legs. Yeah? Good. Let's try it, please. Good. Stretch your leg. Equal height balançoire. Oftentimes, the front is higher than the back. That's why we need a mirror to check. Front and back equal weight. We naturally feel more resistance to the back. Natural, just because our body design, how our body is designed. We're designed to walk forward. We walk back, yes we can, but our body is designed to walk forward. So when your leg come to the front, there's not much of resistance. To the back, just because how our hip placed, there's a little bit more resistance to it. Therefore, please don't give up your back. Don't pitch forward like this. Your head, that does not mean I give up the support of my back for my leg. So this is what I prefer. And look at my hip flexor. Forward, forward. You see, when my leg goes back, my hip's pushing forward. I'm out. You feel you're doing this way, but we really don't see the movement. All you have done, what I just did, is maintain your weight on the top of your hip. That's all there is to it. But if you don't do this, this is gonna happen. Shifting your supporting hip, which is not helpful at all when you come to the center without a bar. Left. Excellent. Let's do from fifth position. Actually, yeah, it's from fifth position. We do plie, releve. Inside leg, plie, releve. Outside, let's go 1, 2, coup de pied. 7, stay in plie. 8. Then we do 4 round jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, 7 and 8. 45 degrees, front to the back, front to the back. Okay, then fifth back. 1 and 2, head. 3 and 4, stay back. 5, 6, coup de pied. 7, stay plie. And 8. 4 round jump to the back. Make sure your hip flexor. Push forward. 5, 6, 7, and tendu back 8. Pull the bra forward. Pull the bra back. Tendu front. Pull the bra forward. Pull the bra back. Leg simultaneously up and second arabesque. Finish. Okay. Let's try it, please. Make sure your leg is sharp. Sharp, pointed foot. Specifically talking about your toes. Fully engaged. Very articulated movement. It is not a movement you need to think about moving your thigh. Not even your foot. Smaller. your toes. Very fine line on the floor with your toes. Number one, if you do this, your leg will have a very long, pointy feel. And I often talk about these days, I want you to think your leg does not start at the hip. I want you to think about your leg start at your rib cage. This is the starting point of your leg. Visualize this. I think your whole approach to the combination, to the exercise is very different if you constantly think about your leg starting way up here, not down here. Yeah, reaching out, away from your hip. The circle has to be as long, as far, as big as possible. Okay? Let's try it. Okay. Stretch your calf a little bit. Left. Stretch your calf a little bit. Let's do fondue to the front. We do fondue, front, and brush, fondue to the side, and coup de pied, and fondue to the side. Then we do plie 1 and 2, 3 and 4, on layer 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Tendu back. 1, 2, brush, brush, fondue, side, coup de pied, développé. Since my leg from the front to the side, I go back 2, 3, 4, en dehors, and 2, with plie, grand round the jump to the back, and tendu, finish. Integration of your head to the back. Then enlève, plie the leg to the front, head to the back at once. Okay, then if we don't see anything else, all we look at is inside supporting leg. All you should see is down, up, down, up. That's it. Or a little bit faster. And 1, and 2. But the principal responsibility is every time you bend that knee, over the toes, straight up, over the toes, straight up. Not making any compromises, okay? And the working leg primarily at 45 degrees, okay? Let's try it. Sometimes ballet class can be a bit of repetitive and just almost like exercise. It is. It is not almost like it is exercise, especially on the bar and younger levels. But sometimes one of those moments, like this combination, I felt like a little dance. There's an element of expression. There's an element of artistic approach to a simple combination like this. Of course, with appropriate music. So you hear me talking about has to be structured and disciplined and has to be no emotion. Give and take, yes. We have emotions, and every day we come to class, a mood is different. Sometimes we're happy, sometimes we are a little bit worrisome. Sometimes we have anxiety over things, various things into just life. So let yourself to incorporate those feelings into your work, but do it with discipline. Because if we're not feeling good about ourselves, if we come to class and we're just sort of having a bad attitude or tiredness into it, and then ballet is not going to be helpful for you. So find something positive. Find something even, let's say, negative, stressful. Find those connections with exercise to see if how ballet class can help us. I always felt better after ballet class, to tell you the truth. I know I'm going to feel better after this. Purely because exercise, I sweat, my adrenaline got going, and I felt more relaxed. 99% of the time, I'm like that. But it's not always the case with everyone. I recognize that. Especially with professional dancers, if they have a performance later on in the night, they worry about the role they're going to dance. That particular class, it's tricky. It can be tricky. So we teachers have to teach students how to navigate this kind of complex emotions, how to conduct a professional, engaging ballet class, even with a different emotions, a different. We do frappe. We do front, front, 1, 2, 3. Side, side, 1, 2, 3. And a front, side, and a side. This time releve, plie, releve, 3 enlève. Come down to flat. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Side, 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 side. Back, also gone. Second, releve, down, up, side, side, side. And we finish. Agility, sharp, clear, energetic, strike, frappe. Okay? It's a completely different characteristics than compared to Fondue. Okay, let's go. Wonderful. Stretch your calf a little bit. Your hip flexor. This part right here. I don't know in the medical term, like they use that term. Let's say we use rotator. I'm not sure if you tell a doctor, you said my rotator hurts, they're gonna know what you're talking about. But ballet people know. Your bottom, We call this rotators because they're responsible for rotation. Yeah? And hip flexor, right here. This beautiful area right here. You have to feel it is expanded. It's lengthened. It's not contracted. Only the hip flexor is relaxed and lengthened. Then our leg is long and easy. In this case, look at Frappe to the front. I went 1 and 2. You see, lengthening the leg instead of tight. Even more evident, go to the side. Watch, reach out. You see my hip flexor, reach. That's a flexibility too. That's why I tell students, when I tell you to stretch your hip flexor, that's it. That's what we're doing right here. Stretch hip flexor right here. Yeah? It cannot be contracted and have a lot of negative tension. Release. To the back, same thing. Release. You see? Hip flexor, release. Then the energy will be right. Let's try the left side. Wonderful. Okay. Let's do a little stretch. It's a slow enough. Just follow me. We have a leg on the bar. Make sure this hip is in. I always said it's like the L shape. L shape, like upside down L shape. 90 degrees to the front, okay? So all we do is a forward and back. Then we go to the side, go to the other side. Then same leg, rotate to arabesque. Forward, all the way back. Leg off the bar to croisé arabesque. Penché forward, totally back, go to the other side. Let's try it, please. Let's go to releve onto the side right away. So we do 1 and 2, retirate back 3 and 4. To the side 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Don't come down. From retirate, we do développé devant 2, 3 and 4, 5, huge arabesque in plie, 7 and 8. Repeat from the back, 5th position, and 2, retirate front, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Arabesque 2, 3, 4, fall back with plie, 6, 7 and 8. Okay? First position, pull the breath forward. Releve. Fifth, back for retirate. Hold. Front for retirate. Stretch your hip flexor. It never gets easier, you guys. It does not. It's just everyday little challenges along the way. Sometimes you feel great with this kind of things, with adagio. Sometimes you're not feeling great with balance. It's always little things in ballet, keeping us on the toes, literally. From students and adult students as well. Sometimes I receive comments and emails asking, let's say, it's a beautiful question. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not here to judge. About wanting to know about a turn and a period and all that. I mean, people want to know. And I give my advice on exercise, how to do it. But I always try to make people understand every day is just a little bit different. So you're not going to change how we feel about ourselves and about ballet in general based on one class or one combination. You shouldn't get disappointed or having doubts about yourself and about what you're doing just because the period combination didn't go your way. I can be very honest with you, at the entire class, there will be something not going your way. That is guaranteed. Even if there's some perfect class, you just cannot feel you can do anything wrong. There's something going to disappoint you or not as good as you had expected. And I want to tell you, it's okay. It's natural. It is normal. That's why we practice. That's why ballet dancers taking ballet classes, 90-minute class, it's their like food. It's like their water. We have to have it. Why do we have to have a technique class? In Chinese, we translation called basic technique. Even in ballet companies, you see on the cardboard, basic technique, literally, basic technique. You're already professional, you've been professional for 10 years, you're on stage, you have done full-length ballet, what do you still have to do 90-minute ballet class? This is where we get training, this is where we find our foundation, this is where we find our legs, this is where we stabilize our emotion, this is where we find the balance. Then we can move forward. We found our body and mind, then we move forward to rehearsals, go on stage, we feel solid. That's just a part of our lives. We take class. We navigate our way through it. Injured, pain, here and there. It's all a part of it. What we needed to know is find a way yourself, individually. People have different remedies. Some people like to get a massage, perhaps. They make them feel better about their body. Some people like to take a good class. People go out of their way, paid. Some company members have company class for free, but they don't do it. They go to another school, take a class from their specific teacher. Why they do that? Because they know they can get the mentorship from them. So it is important for you to know who your teacher is, that this teacher is guaranteed, can help you, can give you proper information, and they can lift you up, lift your spirits when you're down. Okay, so it's almost like a mentorship you have to have between you and your teacher. Have this kind of professional experience and professional relationship. It's important and takes years to establish. Let's try the combination left side. Let's do grand pas. We do and 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3 and side and fondue up in back 2, 1, 2, 3 side 1, 2 switching you to other side. So we do right and left together. Great. Let's do a port barre combination in the center. Right foot in front. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for a great class. And I always feel your energy out there. I appreciate your support very much. Please be safe. Please be well and be healthy. And wishing everybody a wonderful holiday season. But we'll see you next time. This class will continue till we're close to Christmas. Okay? Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.